Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Fallout 2. Well, we've come to the entrance to the gates of Vault City proper. Obviously the guards are probably not going to let us through. Stop right there, friend. No one's allowed to pass this point without proper authorization. Proper authorization? Yes, proper authorization. If you want to get into the vault, you need to speak to Wallace, head of customs. He can issue you a day pass. Day pass? What's that? I have multi-pass. A day pass get you into our city if you've got business here. Where can I find Wallace? Wallace inside the customs building over there. Now move along. I have time to talk to Outworlders. And not that building there, but this building here. And nothing. Ah, well, wait, there's someone to talk to. And went too far. You see, Wallace's assistant, Skeeve. Look, outsider, if you got customs business, Wallace is in the back there, okay? He'll set you up all the forms you need. What is this place? This is the customs office, like the sign outside says. If you haven't got customs business, what are you doing here? I was looking for the vault. The vault, it's inside the city. Why, you looking at past the gate? Yes. Well, you could go see my boss Wallace and try to get permission to go inside, or you'd be wasting your time. You never let anybody in. Of course, there's other ways. What other ways? If you've got the cash, I'll go into detail. Otherwise, I've got money. What are you selling? For $200, I can make you into a full-fledged citizen. You'll have free passage through the gate, no hassles. I can print out the papers, register your serial number, and have you on your way in 5 minutes. Sounds good. What does it take to become a real citizen? Yeah, sounds good. 200. All right, they're all done printing. Here you are, a citizen. And don't tell anybody about this, especially Wallace, all right? And what if I do? I can go tell them that you're selling fake citizenship papers. Well, nobody's going to believe the outsider. It'll be your word over mine. I sure hope so. I can be very persuasive. I'd like to see you try. Wallace never believe you. I think he will once he sees the fake citizenship papers you gave me. Of course, if you happen to have some cash on you, it can be our little secret. Why, you dirty... Careful, I'd watch your tongue if I were you. All right, got a little cash stash right here. $300. Now, are you going to keep quiet? You have my silence. So, yeah. Free citizenship papers, and we just made 100 caps. Booyah. You have a day pass? How dare you question me? I'm a citizen. Here are my papers. My apologies, citizen. I didn't mean to offend you. You have clearance to enter. Very well. And with that done, we can actually go ahead and turn in the fake citizenship papers. At least we have the option of doing that, but I'm not going to take that option. Because I don't want to help, the lawful evil authorities here any more than I want to. Hello, traveler. Welcome to Vault City. Is there anything I can help you with? I believe your assistant Skeeve is involved in illegal practices. Let's see. Who are you? Name's Wallace. I'm the customs officer for Vault City. I accommodate those who wish to conduct business within our great walls. Accommodate. This is customs office for Vault City. We're responsible for keeping a log of all the goods that come to us via the caravans and supervising all transactions. All merchants must pass through the customs before entering the city. What goods do you receive from the caravans? Depends on where the caravan is from. We get shipments from many places. Servants from the Den, uranium from Broken Hills, metal ore from Redding. Tell me about the Den. A delightful place, really. Killers, thieves, usual outsider scum. A place where one such as yourselves would feel right at home. I'd feel insulted if that weren't accurate. Broken Hills is a mining town to the south. As I understand it, mutants mine the uranium, and they ship it here by caravan. They seem a bit shifty, but nice enough. Well, nice enough for outsiders anyway, no offense. And Redding. It's mining town to the southeast. Caravans from there were the most pleasant to deal with, but recently the shipments of ore have slowed considerably. Has been us worry. We depend on their ore a great deal. Had some of her questions. What can you tell me about your leader? Our first citizen is Joanne Lynette. She has done many good things for our city in her 10 years of service, such as she has kept our city untainted by the outside world, even with NCR pressuring us to join the Republic and the Raider attack. She has kept our city strong. Now there are troubles with Gecko. What's the problem with Gecko? Oh, that's not my place to say. You have to speak to the first citizen about such matters. How about the NCR? NCR is the New California Republic. They claim they are attempting to unify all of California under one government. But we can see right through their pathetic ruse. Ruse? Are you sure? Even if they were sincere, why would we want to share our resources with the cutthroats and thieves who live outside these walls? I think not. What was that you were saying about raiders before? Recently, we've experienced rash or particularly brutal raider attacks. We've had attacks in the past, but nothing like this. I fear these raiders might eventually break our laser turret defenses. Tell me anything else about these raiders? Not much. We can't seem to find out where they're striking from. Our citizen, Sergeant Stark, may know more, but he's in the correction center inside the city. I had other questions. What is this place? Shipments? Yeah, what can you tell me? Yeah, it's pretty much everything from him. Unless we want to turn skeevan, which at the moment we do not. Good to see you, citizen. There's a strong man working close. He is keeping his eyes firmly fixed on the ground. I was captured by slavers long ago. I barely remember it. See how the young-looking woman work close. She is keeping her eyes firmly fixed on the ground. I cannot speak to you. I have work to do. So, yeah, about that whole servant allocation thing. Pardon me, can I help you? Okay, that was apparently somebody's house. Ah, there we go. Servant Allocation Center. Here, somebody shouting, slavery shall doom this city. Guess what is it? I'm behind in my assignments. I'm looking for the vault. The vault is that huge hole in the mountain on the east side of the city. Head out the front door, turn left, and walk straight ahead. You can't miss it. Can anyone get in there? No, you need to be a citizen in order to be allowed into the vault. Now, I happen to be very busy at the moment, so you excuse me. Just one more question. Yes, what is it? What's this building? This is the Servant Assignment Center. I'm looking for a particular servant. Joshua, I believe. Is he here? Joshua? Yes, we have a servant by that name. He was recently transferred from the Correction Center. Your interest in him is... I suspect he has a contagious disease. You might want to release him before he infects the other servants. Is that so? Are you aware that each servant is thoroughly checked before being admitted into the allocation center? Are you aware of Matt's syndrome? It doesn't show up on most medical scans, and symptoms can lie dormant for weeks. Symptoms? What kind of symptoms? Well, Matt syndrome. A lot of outsiders have it. Its symptoms include speaking when not being spoken to, and, of course, language. Yes, I have noticed those symptoms in the servants of late. Contagious, you say? Well, this Joshua was a carrier, then I shall release him at once. Give me a moment to make the arrangements. No problem. Joshua will be better off with the Outworlders anyway. It is done. Joshua is no longer a servant of Vault City, and he has been moved into the courtyard with the rest of the Outworlders. Thanks. I had some other questions. What's this building? As if I didn't already know. This is the Servant Assignment Center. Servant Assignment Center, huh? What's that? Citizens who need help with menial tasks can come here to have a servant assigned to them for the day. That sounds a lot like slavery. I'd watch that kind of talk if I were you. It is not slavery. We take better care of these refugees, and they have a good life, better than they would get in the wastes. That just sounds like slavery with extra steps, Rick. Ah, jeez. So where do you get them? Our servants are usually refugees from raider attacks or contractual prisoners who wish to work off their sentence in a productive manner. At the cost of their freedom, eh? You sound like that idiot Moore. Just what Vault City needs. Look, whoever you are, I have work to do, so you'll kindly remove yourself. Alright, alright. I'm guessing that guy in the street is Moore. Vic, would you move, please? We leaving, boss? We're trying to. Hello and welcome, traveler. Have you heard the word today? No, I haven't. The word, my friend, the word is selfishness, mixed in a slew of arrogance, and what do we have? Vault City and all its self-righteous slave-trading glory. Why do you hate it so much? Why, what better to preach than to those who need to hear it the most? I suppose you're right. Who are you? My name? I am Thomas More, preacher of the word and of truth. And what brings you today, friend? Do you seek the word? The word? The word, my friend, is selfishness, and we're circling through this. Amen! It is time to hear the wailing of our kin outside these walls and let them in. We have more than enough to feed and shelter our brothers. We need not be rich when there are so many that are poor. At last, someone who speaks sense. Why must ever suffer when aid lies within these walls? Friend, I look upon you today. I see strength. I see faith. Do my eyes deceive me? Do they see kindred spirit that shares my cause? Yes, you know it is the time for this city, built on sin and slavery, to open its gates for everyone. Leads in. I have a briefcase of information vital to our cause. Will you deliver it to New Reno for me? I would do it, but the citizens are watching me. Sure, give it to me. Here it is. Deliver this to a man named John Bishop in New Reno. Tread carefully, my child. Carry the word with you. Deliver this briefcase to John Bishop, no problem. Well, I'll probably head to New Reno eventually. Ooh, Emily's office. I could use some amenities. Hello there, stranger. I was supposed to see a new face. Name's Randall. I'm the Chief Amenities Officer. Need something? Well, that depends. What is this place? This is the Amenities Office. Just your typical stock, basic living necessities, some books, how-to manuals, some tools, stimpaks, medical supplies, this and that. Can I see what you have in stock? Well, sorry to break it to you, but I'm only authorized to do transactions with citizens. No offense to you. That's the rule. You know, you might try Happy Harry's out in the courtyard. But I am a citizen. Don't you remember me? Really? Can't say I recall. You got any papers on you might clear up the matter? Yeah, here you go. Really learn through the reader here, and we'll take a moment. Make sure it's on the up and up. Alright, I'm sure everything's in order. Everything checks out. Here's your paperback. What can I do for you? Let me see what you have in stock. So we got fancy metal armor. And, yeah, I kind of got cheated on my Mark II leather armor from before. You know what? We're going to go ahead and stockpile everybody with new armor. Ooh, combat shotgun. How much does that run? Ooh, more than I got. We're ready to spend anyway. Stimpaks are pretty cheap too, relatively speaking. All these guns, but not much ammo. However, you happen to have a Gek in stock? A Gek, that's a Garden of Eden creation kit. Kind of gray suitcase looking thing, right? I haven't heard of anybody mention one of those since, well, almost forever. Do you have one? Hate to break it to you, friend, but we don't have ours anymore. Use it to make up Vault City. Poof, all gone. Oh, well, do you know of any place that might have one? Well, here's your problem as I see it. The Gek's an old piece of tech. Pre-war tech. In fact, you can't just find them anymore. They're only issued to the vaults. You know where I could find a revolt? Well, if you had access to our vault central computer, you might be able to find some mention of a revolt, but only citizens are allowed in the vaults. I'm a citizen. We discussed this already. And what's this place again? And I've asked some more questions. What's this place again? And same as before. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, well, with that done... And I try reading Guns and Bullets, but I learned nothing new, apparently. But, reading all that... Let's see, my science just went up 26, my speech went up a bit. Books are fun, kids. Books are fun. Valor, Valerie, whatever. What do you, Dad? No, I'm not leaving. I don't think so. And yep, cutscene time. Dad? Valerie, honey, is that you? Where the hell have you been? Still running around the waste trying to sell tiny junk to tribals? Ignore her, boss. She doesn't know what she's saying. Val, honey, you see, there were some slavers and... Cut the crap, Dad. Are you still calling everybody you meet boss? I always hated that about you. Valerie, honey, please, let me explain. You see... And that's how we got out of the den. What a load of Brahmin crap. It's the truth! Don't you start. I'm glad Mom isn't here to hear this. What happened to your mother? Brain fever, caught it out on the waist, probably looking for you. Oh, I'm sorry, Val. I'm just kidding. She actually died of radiation poisoning. She drank some of the unfiltered water from the courtyard well. What? Wasn't your fault. She had too many rats running through her system for Dr. Troy to save her. She was glowing like a lamp. Oh, Don't worry, she was pretty batty before that anyway. It was only a matter of time. I'm so sorry I didn't get a chance to see her again. No, you aren't. You used to call her the Desert Viper, didn't you? Well, yes, but you shouldn't... Your mother... I never liked this place. Why not? It was true she could be an awful bitch when she wanted to be. Look, you've done well for yourself. Inherited your father's knack for repairing stuff, it seems. Dad, you can barely tie your shoelaces, much less repairing things with moving parts. What the devil you say? Let's ask your boss. Well, he can fix radios and stuff. If you give him all the parts, right? Well, yes. I knew it. Sloppy. Well, Val, I last saw you, you could barely tell a lug from wrench. Keep it up, Daddy, and you'll need a wrench to get my boot out of your ass. Oh, yeah? Well, honey, you better watch it, or... Shut up, both of you! This has gone on long enough. Now, come on, let's get going! We'll talk later, Val. Yeah, sure, Dad. So, yeah. Vic's daughter, everybody. Well, what the heck. Let's see if we can bluff our way into the vault proper with our fake papers. Yes, may I help you? I'd like to enter the vault. I apologize, only citizens may enter the vault. I am a citizen. I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. I'm under orders to only let citizens enter the vault. Perhaps first Citizen Lynette can help you. Good day. Okay, so my fake papers will not get me in. It's past curfew. What are you still doing in the city? As a citizen, I'm allowed to be in the city after dark. Is that so? Well, I know every citizen involved city, and I don't recognize you. Where's your papers? You want them? Come get them. Here you go. Well, well, if these ain't the papers that were stolen last month, looks like I finally found my culprit. Come with me, outsider. I'm going. Stop pushing. Yeah, okay. Not the best move. Good thing we saved, didn't it? Okay, so no trying the fake papers scam on him. I was taken from a tribal village north of here. Life is much better here. Let's see, can we bust into there? The information office is closed for the evening. Come back in the morning. And we cannot rest here because, well, technically we are not supposed to be here. If I was 20 years younger, I'd go east and explore the Midwest. Too late now, I suppose. I was hoping we'd steer clear of this place for good. We just got here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. And next time we will see about how Joshua's doing. Clear out things a little bit more here and go back and do some business during daytime. We will see you then.